protractor is a rectangular, square, circular or semicircular measuring instrument, typically made of transparent plastic or glass, for measuring angles. Most protractors measure angles in degrees. Radian-scale protractors measure angles in radians. They are used for a variety of mechanical and engineering-related applications, but perhaps the most common use is in geometry lessons in schools. Some protractors are simple half-discs. More advanced protractors, such as the bevel protractor, have one or two swinging arms, which can be used to help measure the angle. Bevel protractor. A bevel protractor is a graduated circular protractor with one pivoted arm. Used for measuring or marking off angles. Sometimes vernier scales are attached to give more precise readings. It has wide application in architectural and mechanical drawing, although its use is decreasing with the availability of modern drawing software or CAD. Universal bevel protractors are also used by toolmakers. As they measure angles by mechanical contact, they are classed as mechanical protractors. The bevel protractor is used to establish and test angles to very close tolerances. It reads to 5 minutes or 1/12 a degree and can measure any angle from 0 a degree to 360 a degree. The bevel protractor consists of a beam, a graduated dial and a blade which is connected to a swivel plate by thumb nut and clamp. When the edges of the beam and blade are parallel, a small mark on the swivel plate coincides with the 0 line on the graduated dial. To measure an angle between the beam and the blade of 90 a degree or less, the reading may be obtained direct from the graduation number on the dial indicated by the mark on the swivel plate. To measure an angle of over 90 a degree, subtract the number of degrees as indicated on the dial from 180 a degree, as the dial is graduated from opposite 0 marks to 90 a degree each way. Since the spaces, both on the main scale and the vernier scale, are numbered both to the right and to the left from 0, any angle can be measured. The readings can be taken either to the right or to the left, according to the direction in which the 0 on the main scale is moved. The above picture illustrates a variety of uses of the bevel protractor. Reading the vernier scale, the bevel protractor vernier scale may have graduations of 5 euro squared or 1/12 a degree. Each space on the vernier scale is 5 euro squared less than 2 spaces on the main scale. 24 spaces on the vernier scale equal in extreme length 23 double degrees. Thus the difference between the space occupied by 2 a degree on a main scale and the space of the vernier scale is equal to 1/24 of 2 a degree, or 5 euro squared. Read off directly from the main scale the number of whole degrees between 0 on this scale and the 0 of the vernier scale. Then count, in the same direction, the number of spaces from the 0 on the vernier scale to a line that coincides with a line on the main scale. Multiply this number by 5 and the product will be the number of minutes to be added to the whole number of degrees. For example, 0 on the vernier scale has moved 28 whole degrees to the right of the 0 on the main scale, and the third line on the vernier scale coincides with a line upon the main scale as indicated. Multiplying 3 by 5, the product, 15, is the number of minutes to be added to the whole number of degrees, thus indicating a setting of 28 degrees and 15 minutes. Gallery. See also, protractor compass, goniometer, inclinometer, Birkhoff's axioms, technical drawing tools, references. External links, printable protractor for downloader PDF-A, 38.8 KIB, more printable protractors. How to measure angles with a protractor and interactive animation, how to draw angles with a protractor and interactive animation, angle definition pages with interactive applets that are also useful in a classroom setting. Math Open Reference, 1. Picture of bevel protractor. 2. Different bevel protractors. Inspection methods, angular measurement, Carr's protractor.